first and 10. It's Trubisky. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
First down, Bears.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, it's Patterson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a first and 10. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 13.
Second and 10. Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for the Lions. 48 yards.
First and 10 at the 39.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
8 yards to go on second down. They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
Third and 7.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Inside the 15 before they drop it. That third down conversion good for 23.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And now the first NFL carry for the former Georgia star, DeAndre Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. With a hook up here to Allen Robinson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 6.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Jordan Graham. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career, and he didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to play with a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there, and he wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited early in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now goes a punt of 32 yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson taking it in. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Bears nothing. Matt Prater to kick.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st down, Chicago.
On 1st down, Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Bears 7. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10.
Terrific catch and a big chunk of yardage gained by Kenny Galladay, and that's exactly what he does. That's why he's so dangerous downfield. Highest average yards per reception among NFC receivers in 2019 at over 18 yards per catch. He has the length and really has a nose for the football, especially when they put the ball in the air and he goes up and gets it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Stafford throwing middle, but it's incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 24-yard line.
They run with Patterson, and this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
And the Bears first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, 63 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down.
Don't hit that boy like that, no!
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. And I think that's what we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
First down carry here for Johnson. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The ball carrier.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
From the 36, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
For the Lions.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Bears.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Chicago.
Hey, Dave. Still playing game?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he's got his man, that's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson, 26 yards, and the Bears have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Stafford. That's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And from Galladay, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stafford on 1st down. He completes it to Jones. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 48-yard line.
Throwing again at Stafford. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, it's Stafford. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Kyle Fuller there defensively. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now it's Trubisky. They'll complete this one to Patterson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
6-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Lets this one rip toward Graham. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half, too, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From the 27, Stafford. Jones has it. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Brings up third down.
Stafford on third down. That is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On first down, Stafford here. This one's caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return is down well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And some room to work. Patterson. He's at the 30.
You ain't got to say go. You ain't got to say go.
Touchdown.
You ain't got to say go. I fucking go.
Cordero Patterson. 85 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what do you get symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On first down at Stafford. He's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in.
Good goddamn catch, boy.
All the way down inside the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Escaping the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
They'll run on first down. Patterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Chicago.
On first down, Trubisky. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Trubisky will throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
I would think that by now people are done underestimating Tariq Cohen because of his stature when they see him at about 5'6", 5'7". But he can do it all. He can run inside, run to the perimeter, but he also catches the ball really well out of the backfield. He had more receptions than carries last season. He kind of looks like Darren Sproles, who's been his inspiration as an NFL player. In 2018, Tariq Cohen was a Pro Bowler as well.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
With the score, Bears 28, Lions 17.
The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Trubisky to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that, don't you? And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him to tight end Hockenson. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, 32 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Lions offense cashes in with 6. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Bears 35.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all to put things to bed. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. They're making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Throw on first down there, but it's It's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Stafford. It's complete to Jones. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21.
Now a first down throw to Stafford. This will be caught inside the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another deep.
Stafford looks to throw again. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
Oh, those more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL. It's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs and keep possession of the football.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Bears.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. On 2nd and 9. Trubisky eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Another former New England Patriot reunited with a former Patriot coach, Matt Patricia, of course, the head coach of the Detroit Lions. There's a sack by Jamie Collins. He's come up with a career high for sacks. Had 7 last year with the New England Patriots. But what I think is best about his game and what really fits what Detroit's looking for.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd down, Johnson. to the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Taking it in for a yard out. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They'll try and run it here. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he is not going to get in here, but there is a flag down, however, and it looked like someone might have come across a little early. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Stafford. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And the Bears first down.
First down, a run with Cohen. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's back to throw. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Number 12.
Allen Robinson with time running out. And the Bears have once again taken the lead.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before the match.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
36. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to it, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
A gain of 15. First down, Bears.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Torrey Cohen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 3.
The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. First throw in overtime for Stanford. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Julian Okwara there to bring him down. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
3rd down.
Here's Patterson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
On the carry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive. See if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's got his man strike complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing deep for God. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They got 29 yards that time.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 35-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's complete to Jesse James. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater.
A 28-yard attempt.
He's able to split the uprights.
Bears.
We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service